What up, my tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your magic card needs. They have alchemized this format. This is Wilds of Eldraine Alchemy draft. So we are going to start getting a new card in every pack. In this one, it is Loch Laurent. Enters tapped, adds a blue. You can pay a 1 and a blue, scry 3. Target opponent gets a one-time boon with when you cast a creature spell, that creature enters the battlefield tapped and with a stun counter on it. Activate only during your turn and only once. Wow, that's pretty strong. And that's on a land? So remember, it is going to be the base format with alchemy cards thrown in. I don't think any of the original base cards are nerfed. They did nerf like Orcish Bowmasters and the One Ring. But this should be interesting. The vast majority of the time, the alchemy card is going to be the correct choice, although some of them will be more tuned for constructed than anything else. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, conjure a random card from Tome of Gadwick's spellbook. This is a 1 mana to play, 1 mana to equip equipment. And it's it's all of like the 1 mana blue spells. Wait, what's that last one? Piece it together. Oh, one of those other alchemy cards. Interesting. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you conjure one of those cards. I don't actually think that's all that great. We're just going to take Candy Grapple here. The reason is, if you're connecting with a creature, that's already probably favorable for you. And, I mean, this is good value, and the equipment is cheap. But the Candy Grapple is just going to be the safest pick every single time. Grow Old Together. Seek 2 creatures from among the top 10 cards of your library, then shuffle creature cards in your hand. Perpetually get +1/+1. That card is very good. Seek 2 creatures from among the top 10 cards of your library, then shuffle. Creature cards in your hand perpetually get +1/+1. Yeah, that card's nuts. It's a 3 mana draw 2 creatures, so it's like a weird divination of sorts that pumps all the creatures in your hand, including the... So, I mean, the only awkward thing about this is if you brick on hitting the 2 creatures and you don't have any creatures in your hand. That card is fantastic. We're losing on a Hamlet Glutton here. What is the... Okay, so the Alchemy card is gone from this pack, but this is another really, really strong pack. Wow, we have Royal Treatment, Hollow Scavenger, Feed the Cauldron, Frolicking Familiar, and a Prophetic Prism. Remember, I'm going to go with the base strategy of like 5-color green, because as we all know, green is the best color in this format. You should never pass good green cards. But yeah, let's just take Feed the Cauldron here. Good removal. I am passing a bunch of good green here, and the Prism, but that's fine. I'd rather take removal. Paths of Tuinvale. 2 mana instant, choose one or both, return a creature you control to its owner's hand. That card perpetually gains. This spell costs 1 less. Return target creature you don't control to its owner's hand. That card perpetually gains. This spell costs 1 more. That card's great. Another fantastic pack, though. What the heck? Prophetic Prism, Troyan, Beanstalk, Scream Puff. Okay. Well, keep taking the alchemy cards if people are going to pass them, and they're going to pass me a 6th pick Stone Splitter Bolt. I lose out on a Candy Trail here. No big deal. Good. This seems like an easy Balluna's Gatekeeper for bounce over Fey Court, I think. Oh, actually, I have quite a bit of removal already. Well, I need to start taking creatures, too, for the Grow Old Together. I guess the Gatekeeper is fine. Beanstalk Wheel. Oh, no, this is 8th pick. Okay. So another Beanstalk, Troublemaker Oof, and a Prism. Let's take the Prism here. There are quite a few Prisms that could come back around, but I don't want to take the chance that none of them do. Since we're going this route, we really want the fixing. That pack sucks. I don't really want any of those cards. I'll just take the green creature. That pack is okay. We might run the Alchemist here. In fact, we're very likely to run the Alchemist. Look at the card. Look at my instants and sorceries. Bolt, Path, Candy, Grow Old, Feed. And it's just a solid 2-drop. Nice. Living Lectern, maybe. It's not garbage, but it's not what we're looking for. How many creatures do you want in your deck for this card, ideally? I'd say minimum 10. The only problem with my 5-color decks is that I'm frequently running anywhere in the neighborhood of like 8 to 12. So if we hit the low end, assuming it's comparable to all of the other multicolor decks I've drafted lately, if we hit like the lower end of creatures, this might be a little bit strange / bad. Wow. Wow. Okay, this was the crazy pack though. Whoops. That had a bunch of good playables. I think Royal Treatment is fantastic, but looks like blue is going to be our main color, so let's take the Familiar. That was a really good pack, and that was a really good set of wheels. Transmuter's also fine. Creature / pseudo removal. Let's go to pack number 2. We've opened a land. Captivating Crossroads. During your first 3 turns of the game, it enters the battlefield tapped if you were the starting player. Enters the battlefield, you choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. Okay, so it's just like decent fixing. Another fantastic pack here. Let's go over the cards. Spiteful Hexmage we would take. Picklock Prankster we would take. Obviously, Imidane's Recruiter's insane. Feed the Cauldron, Crystal Grotto, Brave the Wilds. And honestly, the Captivating Crossroads is pretty good here as well, but you're not going to pass Imidane's Recruiter. I don't have a single white card yet, and I don't really have any red, but that doesn't matter. We're going to wheel something out of that pack. Talion's Throne Guard. This is expensive, but it is a 2/1 flying flash bargain for 4. ETB, return up to 1 target spell or non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If this was bargain, that card perpetually gains this spell, cost 2 more to cast. That's pretty good. Okay, we'll take that. Ooh. Will we? There's a candy grapple here, damn it. It's funny how good Candy Grapple is. This card is fantastic. Return up to 1 spell or non-land permanent. Yeah, so it's good whenever, right? 4 mana flash Venser with flying. That has high upside, but I mean, Candy Grapple is Candy Grapple. Restless Fortress wouldn't be a terrible pickup. This one turns into a lifelinker? Kind of. 1/4 that drains for 2. I'm guessing Hopeless Nightmare is the right pick in this pack, especially with the double Candy Grapple that we have now. Right. Early play that we can bargain away. Accident-Prone Apprentice. Until end of turn, target creature loses all abilities and becomes a blue frog with base power and toughness 1/1. Then it's a 2-mana 1/1. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it perpetually gets +1/+1. This ability also triggers if it's in exile. So, if you've cast the Adventure... Oh, that card's really cool. The Adventure is really good with, like, Rat Out. Probably supposed to be taking Welcome to Sweet Tooth or Hopeless Nightmare, but no, let's take the Alchemy card. No Alchemy card here. This is just another blue removal spell. I need to get more fixing. And yeah, my creature count, like I said, is not very high at the moment, but we do have infinite removal, so. Draconic Debut. Oh. It's just Blaze. Deals X damage to any target, and then the dragon ability generally going to be pretty irrelevant. Okay. Literal Blaze. X and red. X damage to any target. That is a late tough cookie, and that is another Grow Old Together. What is happening here? I was thinking we might be going more of a Grixis control, but I'm going to pass tough cookie, I guess. I'm pretty sure Grow Old Together is kind of crazy, but I need creatures. Another familiar. I'm going to take the Vault, I think. Oh, wait, actually, no, the familiars are really good with the Apprentice too, isn't it? It makes sense. They're both Otter Wizards. Of course they would have good synergy. Yeah. Accident Prone turns something into a 1/1 and then you shoot it with the Frolicking. Probably don't want to be passing Fixing there, but here we are. Sprites, a maybe. I have too much removal and not enough win cons. Weird to say, huh? Thought that was a Prism at first. I was very excited, but Candy Trail wouldn't be bad. If we need a playable, which I don't think we're going to. Two mana, 2/2, maybe. I need fixing, and I need a few more creatures. We've hit the 8 creature mark. We have so much removal, though. Look at this removal. We have 2 familiars for the pings, Draconic Debut, Bolt, Apprentice is kind of removal, 2 Candy Grapples, Bounce, Tap Down, Feed, Transmuter, Bounce. I don't even think we take the Shatter. I think I'm just going to take the rare for gems. All right, pack 3. Give me the goods. Third Little Pig. 2 mana, 2/2. Whenever you conjure one or more other cards, Third Little Pig perpetually gets +1/+1. This also triggers if it's in your graveyard. So that's a constructed card. Whenever you conjure one or more cards, I don't think we have any ways to conjure. What is this? Just an easy high Fae negotiator for us, I think. This is Seek. None of these are conjure, right? Yeah, let's just take the high Fae. Another recruiter. Another Lock Laurent as well. Ah, I need more fixing. Passing another Feed the Cauldron here. Okay, so now I just need fixing. We're at 10 creatures, that's good enough. Our only fixing right now is 1 Prophetic Prism, and because we're not base green, I can't really bank... Oh my god, this pack is insane. Because we're not base green, I can't bank on cards like the Root Rider Fawn or Brave the Wilds or whatever. This pack is insane, man. I need the Prism, but Torch the Tower, Gingerbread Hunter, like, come on. That's so sick. Gingerbread Hunter is so insane, I'm debating taking it over Prophetic Prism, but I'm going to be smart. Our deck is already kind of nuts, so if we can just cast our spells... Oh, wait! I guess that's a cycle. Second Little Pig now. It's a 2 mana, 2/3. Perpetually becomes a Boar Spirit with base power and toughness 4/4 and gains flying. Wait, that card is actually pretty good. What? It's a 2 mana, 2/3 that turns into a 4/4 flyer? What? It's a slam dunk. Hamlet Glutton. I want that, but we're not green, so... I'm gonna take Spell Stutter here, I guess. I'm guessing I might have to cut this tough cookie too. Hey, the first Little Pig! We've seen them all! Okay, this one is a 2 mana, 2/2, exile target artifact or enchantment. Oh! Oh, you just get to exile... Oh! That's really good too. Sheesh, the first pig and the second pig are really nice. It's another hopeless nightmare here for us. Yeah, 2 mana, 2/2 that you just get to exile an artifact or enchantment for no downside. You don't have to, like, sacrifice it. Yeah, so Tough Cookie probably out. Grabby Giant seems good here. Man, those Fawn. We've seen a few Troyans and now a couple of Root Riders, but again, green is just not in the books anymore. I might have to run this Scarecrow guide too. Just a random 2-drop that fixes. I think the Alchemists are really good in our deck. Nice. Free roll. Another Lock Laurent. Target opponent gets a 1-time boon. When you cast a creature spell, that creature enters the battlefield. Yeah, that card's nice. Man, those Fawn wheeling. Okay, I need to make like 3 cuts here. Oh man, another Frolicking Familiar. Our card quality is insane. Our fixing, though, is a little bit problematic. You know what? I'm probably just better off cutting Grow Old together in this deck, which I hate doing that because I think this card is amazing. I just don't have enough fixing, and the green is a really awkward splash, you know? That hurts. What else? I can probably cut the Spell Stutter. Maybe bounce isn't necessary. This has a lot of value, though, man. Bouncing a Recruiter is kind of insane. Bouncing an Alchemist is also not bad for the rebuy values. Kind of go infinite off of that. But yeah, we have Bolt, Debut, 2 Nightmares, Bitter Chill, 2 Grapples, Feed the Cauldron, 3 Familiars, Transmuter. We have so much removal already. One more cut. Maybe it is just Transmuter. No. Transmuter's great with the Familiars. It's another body as well. At 14 creatures. Oh, the mana base is concerning, but the deck is really good. Yeah, maybe it is just the Transmuter I can cut. And then we get the 2 Loch Lorentz. Oh, did they change my lands? That I want to use those. Give me back my Saga, or my Tempest, or whatever lands. Thank you. Oh, wait, I don't need forests. What's going on? You ruined me. I think that's how you do this, right? How you favorite. Wasting time over here. Okay, anyways, red, black, blue. And actually, we might want a plains for the recruiters, because I only have the 2 prisms and the grabby giant treasure. Probably better not. Ooh, this mana base is a stretch. Six, 6, 5. Yep, we need to draw our prisms consistently. So card quality, insane. Fixing, bad. It all depend on if we can draw our colors correctly. And I mean, hey, there you go. Pretty good. Hopeless Nightmare is so annoying. Still need to draw a prism for the Immodane's Recruiter, though. Turn to Cookie. Hey, prism drawn. All right, I am going to run out the Alchemist here on turn 2, since they played out a 2/2. Just try to block some damage. Whoa. That's pretty annoying. Okay. I don't think killing one cookie is necessarily going to serve us too much right now, so let's just go Nightmare plus try to find some more land. It's fine. Oh damn, they're on 4-color natural? Come on. I'm pretty happy here, I think, if they just keep animating the foods for now. I'm going to go to 10. We're going to play the Negotiator next turn. Bargain away one of our Nightmares and get some scry value. Go back up to 13. Let's draw the removal spell first, and then, yeah, we'll draw the Grabby. Sweet. That's fine. They had to sacrifice one of their foods for that. Go to 9. 2 cards left in their hand. Put a little bit of pressure on. Kill my tapped creature. You got it. They're going to leave back the cookie defensively. 9. Yeah, this is a good attack. We're going to go Imidane's Recruiter here. Attack with all 3. And then we're going to bolt the food when they animate it. Sacking the Nightmare. Scrying 2. Oh, yeah, and another Recruiter coming. Wait, I have 2 Recruiters? I guess I did not remember that. I ain't gonna cut it. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't think we need to make another 2-2 or whatever. Set of 2-2s. Yeah, deck's nuts. If we draw our fixing, this deck is insane. Just 15 removal spells, 2 recruiters. Brrrah. Okay. Let's go on to game 2. That'll be a keeper. Nice. Looking for Prism as always, but probably a hand where we just want to play out the Alchemist again on turn 2. Mono blue over there from the opponent. I am a-okay with this. Tap target creature, put 3 stun counters, scry 2. There is a small part of me that wants to just play out the recruiter here. And smack in for 3. I think I'm gonna do that. We do not have many white sources in the deck anyways, and given my hand, I think that makes sense. That looks like a delicious feed the cauldron target. Look at that, it's already gotten in for 5 extra damage, and like I said, who knows how long it's going to be before we find a white source. Well, punished. 4 mana pass. Let's lead on Nightmare. Discarding Archon's Glory. I'm not going to run out this Alchemist. I think we're going to hold it to maybe get back Cauldron or a different instant or sorcery. We draw later. 4 mana pass again. Wow, their hand must be garbage. Okay. Combat. Sure. Alright, well now we'll run it out. And we'll sack our Nightmare end of turn, get a little scry value. Dude, they are just turning all of my creatures off. Yeah, that seems fine. Because we want to make sure we have an instant or sorcery, right? So the alchemists can get buffed next turn. Uh-oh. Well, that might be a little bit too slow now, because if they just like stopgap or whatever, Diminisher Witch, something like that, they're already really far behind. In fact, we're probably going to kill them next turn if they just do something akin to that. Yep, that ain't going to be good enough. Nice. Let's go. I'm drawing my colors very, very well in our bad mana deck. 2 prisms does solve a lot of issue, but yeah. Good. I don't mind, nice, good hand. I don't mind the Alchemy version of formats. I might not play them a ton, but I think they're generally good as a shake-up of a format to give it a shot or two. Again, every time you play Alchemy, you have to just assume that it's going to be the base format with higher power level. Once again, we've drawn all 3 of our colors and a prism, so feeling pretty good. Hey, accident-prone apprentice, and we have the the foil, the frolicking familiar. And looks pretty nice and interactive. Golden Opportunity. Conjure a card named Gilded Goose onto the battlefield. And then you can tap an untapped bird you control and sacrifice an artifact. You do conjure a card named Golden Egg. That's pretty neat. I guess let's just eat the bird. That's 3 mana for that card? That's not that good for a rare. I would say that card is okay. But yeah, not that good. We're missing lands. We do need to find some of those. And they did not sacrifice... Okay, so I guess they're playing it safe. They don't want me to, like, kill their animated land. Opponent also on Uber colors here. Excuse me. Dunbarrow Revivalist. 2 mana, 3/1 with Bargain. Enters the battlefield. You get a 1-time boon with when 1 or more creatures enter the battlefield under your control, you make a wicked roll. Then if it was Bargain, you return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, wow. Steady Tortoise. It's the printed card. 5 mana, 3/3. 1 mana, you make a 1/1 with haste. 3/3 ward 2. Whenever you attack, Steady Tortoise perpetually gets +1/+1. This ability... Wait, what? Oh my god, that thing turns huge. What the hell? Well, I guess we're dead. Yeah, needed to find some lands here pretty badly. I guess I'm going to try to get aggressive, play out the familiar, and see if we can beat them down. Because we actually have 4 points of burn damage, so to speak, with the double Hopeless Nightmare in our hand. Whenever you attack, it perpetually gets +1/+1. Sheesh. And the adventure is so cheap that it's easy for that thing to just sit in exile for, you know, however many turns. That's crazy. I'm not blocking here. Phew! Alright, we drew the land, so now we can at least kill that thing, right? Board 2, yeah, perfect. And hit the opponent for 6. Oh, yeah. Really need them to not have removal. Ideally, they just try to race as well. Perfect. Okay, no removal spell there. Can I kill him this turn? That'd be 6. Oh, it'd be a little bit short, huh? Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be 1 short. So I guess we just go like this. Make 2 blockers. Hope I don't somehow die next turn. We're pretty happy if they block the Alchemist too. Ugh, we were so close to killing him. Because, for example, if I attack with both creatures before playing anything and they just say no blocks, I go Grabby Giant, hit you for 6, and then double Nightmare. So we would have put him to 1 there. Alright, don't kill me. Okay. Ah! I don't know. Maybe I wasn't supposed to attack then with both. Maybe I was just supposed to attack with the familiar. Damn it. I think that game was winnable. Maybe I got a little bit too aggressive. So they'd be at 8 if I just attack with the flyer. No, I'd be a little bit short next turn still. The Frolicking doesn't trigger off of It's not prowess. It only triggers off of instants and sorcery, so I would have need to hit a land. But then if I don't attack with the Alchemist, they probably just use cut in on the flyer anyways, right? So maybe they, yeah. I think I played it right. They just had the double. Bum, 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 bum. Once again, our draws have been so good. Hey, we finally drew one of these lands as well. I do not foresee us using the Scry anytime soon, though. We're going to be curving out here. I think we're going to go with the turn 2 Alchemist. Touche. Yeah, I guess I'll just discard my own Nightmare here. So they're on the black-white enchantment deck. That was a beautiful draw. We get to Frolicking Familiar kill the Armory Mice. Disgusting. Man, Familiar is so good. Cursed. Okay. Oh! God, it feels good to be a gangster. Sheesh. In those type of scenarios, it just feels like you can't lose. Alright, so what does the land do again? I scry 3, and then the next creature that they play enters stunned. Oh my gosh, can I draw another Frolicking? That would have been so funny there. Remember, the debut can go face, but... I think just pressuring like this makes a lot of sense. We might not even bother with the adventure mode of the... Oh, boo! Okay, well... A little bit annoying. I was gonna say, we might not even bother with the adventure mode of Imodanes. We might just cast it out as a creature next turn. That was pretty good for them. And I don't even have a good attack with the Alchemists next turn either. Good beats. We just play out the other flyer here, and then we can scry on upkeep. Okay, we do not care about ground creatures. They need removal, or flying creatures of their own. Probably a Kellen's Light Blades or something in their hand then, would be my guess. Pretty likely to be Kellen's Light Blades, but we get in it for at least 2 points of damage when we do this, so... Yep, very obvious. I think you could just pass there. I just don't think it's good enough. Right? At least we still get in for a little bit of damage, even though we let them use their mana pretty efficiently. These are the make it or break it turns, though. If we hit a land glut... Wow. Alright. So maybe they have Plains into Wrath. Swamp. Same thing. How many creatures? They have 3. Yeah, they get to kill everything. Yeah. We are definitely losing now. Hmm. Yeah, we'll run it out. I don't love it, but I think it might be okay. We've already used 2 of our familiars, so it's not like super likely we're gonna draw the other one, you know? Okay. If we're gonna draw land, we did want to draw that one. I'm probably supposed to trade with the guide if it attacks here. Yeah. Because if you think about it, it's going to be 2 spells before that can favorably attack or block into the Scarecrow. Uh... And I'm going to play it safe and just bargain here, in case they do have a white effect that pumps. Alright, I go to 5. They can scry 2 next turn. The next creature they play enters stunned. That is pretty good. That is a 4/4 flyer off the top, so... So this is like another Kellen's Lightblades then. Which means I don't think I want to attack here. If it's not Kellen's Lightblades, it's a different removal spell. Right, they didn't sack the food, so they clearly need it. I'm good to wait. Okay. Oh, not like this. This is so sick. Just draw me my other Imidanes, please. That's good. If they don't have Kellen's Lightblades, this is pretty funny, but it's got to be that or like Grapple or something, the way I see it. Yep. Okay, so it wasn't Lightblades, it was Grapple. Either way, it was very like it had to be one of those cards, so. All right. Come on, deck. Oh my god, if we lose this game, that's insane. Ooh. I'm not gonna sacrifice my Prism here because we need it for the white side of the Imidane's Recruiter. Oh boy. Okay. Come on. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, no, 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 I didn't mean to let them scry. Oh, shoot, I punted here. Well, fortunately for us, they topped it anyways. Whoops. Small mistake. Dude, what is this game? That's good. Bounce their Scarecrow, so even if they topped a land... Oh, sorry, even if they topped a spell... Another removal? Fairy Fencing, nice. So they have the Guide plus a card they kept on top. Where's the Imidanes? Oh my god. 6, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, are you kidding? We saw 16 land? I mean, I guess that's not extremely surprising. There was only one land left in 6 cards. What were our other spells left? That's so sick. I guess I can't see. We know one of them was an Imidane's Recruiter number 2, right? Golly, that's frustrating. Oh, and we had a high Negotiator. We had 2 instant wins. We had Negotiator and a second Recruiter. We had a third Familiar. Man, that sucked. It was a nice grindy game, but I feel like we got a little bit unfortunate there since we were doing so many more card advantage effects. But good beats, GG. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Uh-oh. On the draw, I think I'm gonna keep this because we have Loch Laurent. Worst case scenario, we don't find an early red source, and we just play out Familiar, or we activate the Laurent on turn 3. Other blue or black sources are the worst possible draws, so let's not draw any more. Gross. Come on, red source! Are you kidding? Oh man, I am... That's really frustrating. Okay. Hold, please. Pump up the rat. I take 4. We're gonna fall maybe a little bit too far behind here. This is a sorcery? Yeah, debut is a sorcery. Okay, that's good. Let's get one familiar online. And say go. I'm assuming this is going to eat a removal spell. For 3. They did it right. Technically, I could go Bolt plus Familiar here, but then the Bolt doesn't actually do anything. So let's go ahead and bargain away our Nightmare, try to kill the rat. I can get very punished because this is exact damage, so any pump effect kind of hoses us a little bit, but don't want to keep chill, but I'm going to. So I'm going to take effectively 3 because of the Wicked Roll. Toten Tons. So they're going to get 1 rat out of this, but we have the Familiar to finish it off. And I'm going to go ahead and just chill up the Witch here. They haven't played lands. So they have 3 more spells in their hand is so bad for us. They're going to take a hit for 3 and see what they do here. Since we know they have so many other spells. Gosh, I'm glad I did that. Come on, deck. Okay. Hold up. Recruiter was good. It's probably a little bit too late. Yeah, alright. I'm assuming I'm dead here. Good beats. What can you do? I mean, they drew so many spells versus so many lands. Played it well. No complaints. I mean, our draw was good too, so. Sometimes that really do be like that. God dang it. I am upset we went 2 and 3 with this deck because it looks incredible. You know what I'm missing, I guess? I'm missing like a Into the Fey Court. Just some card draw effects, I guess, is what we needed here. But we did have a lot of value. Man. Like, if you looked at this deck, I would say it was really good. It was just the mana base that was questionable, but we drew perfect mana almost every time. So, a little bit sad that we lost with this one, but that's Magic, baby. Little look at the Alchemy format, and yeah, if you're going to give the Alchemy version of this format a try... Uh-oh, hopefully I wasn't fuzzy for too long. As I was saying, if you're going to give the Alchemy version of this format a try, take the Alchemy cards pretty highly, because they are, from what we've seen, kind of incredible. So, and that's true of all Alchemy formats. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back later. Bye-bye.